What do you say to the person who is kind of walking in this DIY spirituality where they say, I love Jesus and I want to follow Jesus and I can get behind, this idea of grace and forgiveness, and there's a lot about him I really love, but then this little bit over here about his teachings about sex and sexuality, it feels outdated, it feels oppressive. What do you say to that person?
The first thing that comes to mind is that Jesus' invitation to discipleship isn't compartmentalized. It doesn't have a bunch of caveats and stipulations to it. It doesn't say, it doesn't have footnote C, exception C, and it's just the call on the whole person.
Yes.
So the disciple of Jesus has laid down their lives, right, at the cross, has given themselves fully and all of their person over to Jesus. So the person who's a disciple can't say that they're an American Christian or a male Christian or a white Christian or what, but I'm first Christian because of this relationship I share with Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And so then everything else that I am is to be rightly ordered by him, right? He will rightly order it. But that means I've laid all that down. I've laid down these identities, whatever they are.
Yeah.
But also, like in this context, I lay down also my sexuality. I lay down the appetites I have and ask him to reform them.
Yeah.
But I don't leave them out just because there's some sort of cultural pressure for me to sacralize them. But and culture will do that. I mean, one of the tendencies in culture is to try to baptize things in its own way, in its own guise, which are actually reserved in their right and proper expression, are reserved for a Christian end. And so, I mean, the first thing I say is that that's just not Jesus' message.
Yes.
I mean, it's straightforward.
Yeah.
It's that when he calls us, he calls all of us to himself, and then promises to do good with us.